Feeling drained? Ever wonder why your grandpa seemed to have more energy than you? Maybe it's not weakness, but something else entirely. Today's video explores a hot topic: semen retention and its potential to boost your energy and well-being as a modern man. Is it all hype, or is there something to this ancient practice? We'll separate fact from fiction and see if holding onto your power might be the key to unlocking a more energized you. Like this video if you're curious, and subscribe for more content that helps you thrive. Semen retention ensures longevity and health. This leads to spiritual enlightenment and bodily health. We lose part of ourselves when we ejaculate. We lose vigor, energy, and life force. We get feeble, sick, and elderly. We're worried with society's celibacy fall. Temptations of the body are tempting our youth. They are taught that sex is everything and can be enjoyed anytime they want. This is false. Not everything is sex. Not the path to happiness or contentment. Indeed, it can be devastating. Our bodies are holy temples, and semen is life's nectar. Our strength, vitality, and creativity come from it. Lustful behavior wastes semen, destroying us. We deplete our energy and weaken our bodies, minds, and spirits. The more we engage in pleasure, the captive we become. Semen, the nectar of life. The nectar of life is semen. Our strength, power, wisdom, and creativity originate from it. We are defending our fundamental soul when we guard our semen. A man who guards his sperm is a strong, capable, and determined man. He is a man who pursues his dreams and takes chances without fear. He is a man who exudes vitality and life. A man who guards his semen is also a healthy man. He has a lower chance of being ill and has a higher chance of living a long and healthy life. You have to safeguard your semen if you want to live a long, healthy, and meaningful life. Semen is an invaluable gift. It holds the secret to our overall health, mental, physical, and spiritual. While our semen is safeguarded, let's not waste this opportunity to save our future. Save your life force for something meaningful rather than wasting it on pointless ejaculations. Keep it for the woman you are in love with, and keep it for the birth of a child. The secret to your happiness is semen. It is essential to your achievement. It holds the secret to your happiness. Thus, cherish it, guard it, and make good use of it. The divine power within. Everyone is born with divine power. Kindness, prayer, peace, compassion, devotion, love, bravery, freedom, truth, and disgust for transgressions power it. Our hearts contain seeds, and we must water or neglect them. Watering our divine seeds will make us attractive. Kind, compassionate, peaceful, loving, bold, and free will be us. Staying true to ourselves and our ideals, we shall work to improve the world. Watering divine seeds is difficult. Work, devotion, and discipline are needed. We must let rid of ego, attachments, and worries. We must tackle our challenges and never give up on our dreams. If we work hard, the rewards are tremendous. True happiness, fulfillment, and calm await. We will change the world and inspire others. Let us all commit to nurturing our divinity. Let's be kind, caring, peaceful, loving, and brave. Let's improve the planet one person at a time. The ultimate austerity is semen retention and celibacy. Attitude or practice of austerity. It leads to divinity. Celibacy is for demigods. Nowhere in the three worlds is austerity higher than today. We forgot its greatness. We are ruled by our desires. In the dust of meanness, where are the ignorant, feeble, seedless children? How much sky has fallen? How low have we fallen? Our rejection of celibacy caused our dreadful downfall. We lose power, vigor, and purpose when we succumb into lust. We become slaves to our desires and lose control of our fate. A man's true weapon. Semen retention or celibacy goes beyond sexual abstinence. Conserving our vital energy is the goal. We cannot be happy or advance in life without celibacy. Celibacy leads to emancipation and enlightenment. All our spiritual endeavors stem from it. How can one imagine maintaining a life of celibacy when masturbation lurks around every corner, waiting to devour naive youth? This sickness is ravaging the youth and claiming many innocent lives. Those infections kill more than plague or influenza. It breaks my heart to see well-educated people fall prey to its destructive ways. A sickness that robs dignity and self-respect. An all-encompassing sickness that leaves one hollow and shabby. Like a weevil infestation in a wooden log, it eats away at the core until nothing remains. Even worse, humanity have invented many semen destruction methods and will fall into masturbation. Immoral act that leads to damnation, a lost devotion that delivers only agony and despair. The poison and destroyer. Masturbation, on the other hand, poisons and destroys us from within. When we evacuate, our muscles are shocked, creating paralysis, rheumatism, arthritis, epilepsy, and insanity. We must avoid this sinful double act. Masturbation is worse than adultery. It causes dreadful diseases that can kill us anytime, anywhere. Semen removal from masturbation damages the liver, lungs, and heart. It causes tuberculosis, coughing, respiratory issues, and heart disease, which can kill us instantly. Never know when our time comes. Masturbation raises these diseases' mortality risk. Internal starvation destroys us. Masturbation strikes our brain like electricity. It makes us feel light and empty, impairing memory, intelligence, and talent. We become like lost semen men, wandering around like mad guys and unable to focus. We must avoid this awful fate at all costs. Statistics are truthful. 65 of 100 mental asylum patients are there for adultery and masturbation. Although sexual contacts with wives are acceptable, they can destroy us, if done wrong. Celibacy and semen retention are essential to avoiding lust, which can ruin us in an instant. Oh, the notion of abandoning celibacy for fleshly pleasure fills me. My heart aches and disgusts. The corruption of these men's souls makes it impossible for them to repent. Their unsatisfied carnal impulses cause their lovers to immorality and moral degradation. As they give way to their basic inclinations, they tear society down and corrupt innocent youngsters. Due to their weakness and lack of self-control, these terrible men become slaves to their passions and unable to resist their depravity, unable to maintain promises. When tempted, they forget their oaths. Your manhood is in danger. Masturbation may seem harmless, yet it is dangerous to our health and manhood. Simply hearing the term sends shivers down my spine, since it is a nasty crime that destroys our nature. Many sought to conceal this horrible deed. The consequences of this horrific deed cannot be avoided. Masturbation damages our nerves, making us crooked and short. Veins emerge and the left side of the mouth becomes twisted like a thorn as our genitals thicken toward the mouth and thin at the root. These indicate utter impotence, worse than death. I have seen children whose nerves were so weak they had frequent dream faults due to this horror. Any touch destroys their semen, making it thin as water and leaving no trace on their garments after a dream. Men like these are unfit for women. Their once vibrant bodies become shells. Our body's nerves are connected to manova, a nadi. When sexual desire awakens, these pulses get aroused and all our body instruments, from feet to head, shake. The body shakes as blood churns, separating and destroying semen. Masturbation damages white and red blood corpuscles. The gatekeepers of our inner world. Mind and senses are our inner gatekeepers, brothers. They can create our reality, propel us forward, and plunge us into despair. This is a struggle we must all fight for our own and others' happiness. Being calm and patient in youth is brave. It takes courage to resist temptation, deny desires, and stay alert. Everything seems to be falling apart. The world is chaotic and unexpected. Only the most skillful charioteer can control the mad horses. He controls them rather than letting them go wild. The really brave man controls his senses. He controls them with discipline rather than letting them rule. Instead of letting them derail him, he exploits them to succeed. The fight is hard and continual, but it must be done. If we want to control our fate, the intellect is strong. It might be our best friend or worst foe. A true warrior cannot defeat his adversaries and all kings. The really brave man controls his mind and senses. Only great guys can control their brains. Only with discipline and good guidance can we reach greatness. Keep your thinking in check, pal. Don't let it fool you, it's fickle and dangerous. Remember that mental losers lose, while mental winners win. Keep this constant in mind. May you have the courage to overcome your mind and senses. May you attain all your goals in life. Trying to firewall in my head. Not sure who's doing it tonight. Thanks for watching, and until next time. Take care.